Hi. Oh, hi. For those of you who may be confused, that my first video I said this channel will be talking about true crime, and then I went on the next video to do something completely different. So if you're confused, I know nobody asked me, but in case somebody out there is confused about this, what had happened was that was the original direction I was trying to take with my YouTube channel. But again, when I got down to actually doing it, it took a lot of work, a lot of my time, and I am still a student, guys, and so I cannot really afford to be spending that much time on the tube. So I just decided I can't really afford to do it, to go that direction. I probably will still do videos like that every once in a while, but it's not gonna be something that my channel is based on. It's not something that I'm gonna do every day, every channel. So because it took research, you have to research your facts, because it's real life stories and it's someone else's story, so you can't really have it at the back of your mind. So I have to go research the story, find them pictures, find like multiple newspaper releases verifying the story. So I have to verify my facts. I can't just come here and talk about, oh, Christiana Edmonds, the chocolate cream killer, and you're like, that's not how it happened. So you see, some people do know these stories and you can't just lie. You get what I mean? And then apart from that, there is also the recording the video. You have to remember these things, or just it just takes a lot of time, guys. And then there's editing after that. I have to edit and put the names, put the years, put the pictures. It was just, I don't know, it took me too much time. Excuse me, it took me too much time to make that, to do all of that. And so I just decided, I can't do that all the time. Okay, now that that's out of the way, guys, just sit down and explain myself real quick before people are like, you lied in your first video and now what is this? So while I explain that, I obviously, this video, if I were just explaining that, it would be hella short, and then it would just not make sense to be posting a 3-minute long video. That's a whole VN. It's just a VN, or no, y'all. So I decided it would be a waste of a video if all I did was just explain why my first video says this is about true crime and then I go and do something else. So I decided to tell you a story about orientation week. Obviously, we're talking about varsity. So my varsity experience, orientation week. Now, it doesn't make sense for me to say orientation week because I only came once. I only went to orientation for the one day, like the last day of orientation. That's when I went there. And guys, when I tell you, so okay, let me just say, I attended orientation on the last day because I had only fixed my things pretty late, so I didn't really expect, I wasn't really gonna attend it, so I didn't expect to even be there. But it happened. Okay, it happened. I remember the couple that had brought me told me to make friends. That's where you find your long time lasting friends, and so just try to make friends, blah blah blah. She even she even tried to make a friend for me, and I was like, oh no, I am not about to commit social suicide by having the guardian make friends for me. And I was like, no, do not do that. So I was trying so hard to like just talk to anybody during orientation, and I remember I approached this one girl. The girl that brought me was like, oh, she looks nice, go talk to her. So me, I go and I approach this girl. Did my heart not break when I was like inches from her and her friends show up? They're like, oh, show me this, show me that. You know how painful it is to be like, oh, she looks like a loner, and then you start making your way towards them, and only to find out they already have a ton of friends. I almost cussed, I'm sorry. So I was like, okay, another one bites the dust, moving along. So what I ended up doing was talking to just random people, everybody I sat next to. I could see that they're kind of annoyed because they're like, I don't know you, excuse me. But I was like, oh, I'm just trying to make friends. Can't you loosen up, relax? How? So all of those people I ended up never seeing again, by the way. I mean, I saw them on campus, but like we were not friends like that, because I mean, I feel like making friends during orientation is a waste of time, because why? You're never gonna be in the same class unless you're making friends with the people that you at least share a module with and stuff like that. But otherwise, don't even bother, guys. Don't even bother. Make your friends in class or like somewhere else, but orientation is not the place to do it. So I was listening so attentively to what the person was saying there. I was even kind of low-key taking notes because I had brought a notebook with me. I was low-key taking notes. I was attentive. I didn't want to be disturbed. I only started talking to the people next to me when they said, oh, let's take a 5 minutes break and we'll be right back. And being that the advice I had gotten back home from all my teachers and my parents and just everybody back home, when they heard I was going to varsity, they were just like, girl, when you get there, you get serious immediately, because like varsity is not like high school, and so you need to just get your stuff together. You need to be ready. So I was there taking everybody's advice, being ready and taking myself seriously, and I'm like, so in my head, in my silly little head at the time, I thought I thought that orientation was part of coursework. I know it sounds stupid now, but it wasn't stupid then, because I was serious about my life, guys. I was trying to. So I end up, they gave out these brochures. Is it a brochure? I don't know what it's called. But like this pamphlets, little books, things. Some of them were pretty big with like multiple pages that they kept paging through. And like the person who was doing the orientation was literally going about it like they're delivering a lecture. So to me, it just felt like it was part of coursework. Like, I'm gonna get an exam asking me about this. And I was like, oh, I'm not ready to be failing Mufiganji. I've never, no, I can't. So Miguel, your girl, when they gave out those booklets and those books, those mini books, I was thinking, oh my god, I was regretting missing a whole week of orientation and only coming on the last day, because in my head I was like, how many other books have they been giving out that I missed? So already I'm behind with schoolwork. I go, okay, the orientation is over at this point, and then I go back to my place. When I get to my place, this is embarrassing, guys. This is so embarrassing. So when I got to my place, I quickly ate. I was like in a hurry. I was ready to start with school. So I quickly ate, quickly jumped in the shower, quickly freshened up. When I came out the shower, it was time to get busy. I put the little books that I had gotten that day, I opened them one by one. I got a notebook, I got a pen. I started making notes. I got a highlighter. I started. Guys, I studied the booklets and the pamphlets and the brochures that they gave out on orientation week, because in my head I truly believed that school had already started and I had just had my first lecture. Imagine my surprise, because I only found out it wasn't part of anything like 2 weeks into school, because I think I talked about it to someone and they were like, no. Because I was asking, have you finished that book? And they're like, why? It was just a guide. It was, no, girl, what? I felt so stupid at the time, because I was like, wow. Now it's funny now, but back then it was not funny. And yeah, Guys, what I'm trying to say is being pais. Like being pais. I was I'm glad we've come this far though, guys. And if you're still yet to attend university or you are in your first year, I would like to know your experience. I don't know, I just like to know how it was for you guys. Like I would hate to think that I'm the only one who was this dumb in my first year. Because guys, come on now, it's embarrassing. Anyway, that is the video for today. It, again, as I said, it was just meant for me to explain to you why my video ideas just switched from true crime to everything that I'm doing right now. I don't really have the time to be doing all of that. Yeah, well, so I'm just gonna be having fun with this channel and doing whatever I can whenever I get the time to. And yeah, until next time, guys, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment below. Please turn on your post notifications so that they let you know that I have posted, even if you're just doing it to mock me and look at her, you know, it's fine. I don't mind. It's okay. Just don't come with that negativity in my comment section. Thank you. Okay, I'll stop blabbering now. Bye.